Is Upwork free or paid? Well, as a free user, you can still find jobs on Upwork, but with all the recent updates, well, there's a lot of things that you used to be able to do as a free user that now you need to pay for. In this video, I'm going to share with you what you're actually allowed to do on Upwork, what you can do to find jobs as a free user, and then I'm going to share with you what you actually need to pay for. And so hopefully this is going to help you decide for yourself whether or not it's worth it to try Upwork as a free user or not. So what you can do as a free user, there's one way that you can use as a 100% free user if you have a new account, and this method to find work is to use Project Catalog, okay? There's other ways to find jobs on Upwork, but this is the only method that is usable for 100% free, okay? The other methods can be used if you pay at least $20 once. You pay $20 once, you unlock them. I'm going to share them with you so you can decide for yourself whether or not it's worth paying the $20 buy-in to get access to them. But if you are a older freelancer who has built their account like last year or earlier, you have access to these options without having to pay the $20 buy-in. I'm going to talk more about that later, but for new users and for old users, the method that is free that everyone can use is Project Catalog. So the way you access Project Catalog is that you want to go to the navigation bar at the top. You're going to see there's this Find Work text that if you hover on it with your mouse, it's going to show this drop-down menu. You're going to click on Your Services. Okay. It's going to take you to the place where you can create projects on Upwork. So what are projects? Projects are basically a method on Upwork to find jobs where what you do is that you create pages where you share what you can do as a freelancer, what services that you can offer, and clients are going to look at these pages and decide whether or not they want to hire you. So for example, I'm going to go use the search bar to share with you how a client might find your projects. So let's say I'm a client, I'm going to look for projects. I'm going to say I'm looking for a logo. Maybe I'm going to write logo in the search bar. So then you're going to see all these different pages that are built by freelancers offering logo services. If you're familiar with Fiverr, it's very familiar with Fiverr. It's the same sort of thing. What you do is basically you create these projects which are like sales pages where you decide, the title, the description, and then you decide if you want to have different tiers for like cheaper versions, expensive versions, that sort of thing. And then what's really cool about this method for finding work is that if you're really good at creating good sales pages and you're good at marketing and understanding like offer and demand and understanding like pricing strategy and that sort of thing, it can be cool because it can allow you to get clients to come to you without you having to go to them. You create these pages and clients find you and they just buy it, and you can decide how many projects maximum that you can do at the same time. For example, you can say, hey, I'm a logo designer, but I can only take care of 3 clients at a time. Well, once you've got 3 clients who pay you, well, Upwork is going to pause your project so that other clients can't buy before you are available to do more clients. So it's really cool because no matter how good you are at marketing, you will never get overwhelmed by too many clients if you use this, this limiter in the maximum amount of clients that you want to work with. So it's really cool. It gives you a lot of flexibility, and once you get established, a lot of freelancers end up getting more clients than they need without having to go approach any clients. All the clients come to them, which is really cool. So the way that you build projects like these is very simple. You can go to, as I said earlier, Find Work, Your Services, and you will go through, by clicking on Create a Project, you'll go through a very simple process where they're going to ask you, for example, like the title, they're going to ask you about the project. A lot of this is just for indexing purposes so that you can get found higher in the list of results when clients search for your services. But if you try to use it, you're going to see it's very simple. And I've actually made a lot of guides on how to use this process and how to go through it step by step. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to include a link to one of my guides in the description. If you want to see how to do this step by step, you're going to see it's pretty easy. Now, if you want to use other methods for finding work on Upwork, because some other methods are also really powerful and they work even better for some fields of work than using Project Catalog. So what you need to do to access the other methods, which are to apply to jobs directly and to get invited to jobs, you have your Upwork profile. I'm going to start by talking about job invitations, which is one of the ways that you need to actually pay at least $20 once to have access to it. So what happens is that you create your Upwork profile, and when you create your Upwork profile, if you make sure that it's public by going to your profile settings, by going to account settings at the top right, and then you go to, I think, profile settings. Yeah, the first option here is visibility. If you make sure it's public, what's going to happen is that then you can start, clients can search for you. Maybe they can search for things like, web developer. And if you're a web developer, you might appear if you have a good profile which has a lot of text in it that is relevant to web development, and you do a good optimized profile, which I show you how to do in some of my videos, which maybe I should include a link to that as well. If you want to see how to create a good optimized profile so you get more views and stand out and get more jobs with it. But one of the things you need to understand about Upwork's search engine is Upwork understands that freelancers, if they appear at the top result, they're going to get too many jobs and they're not going to be able to answer all the clients. So what they do is they make a rotation where the freelancers who appear at the top change over time so that it allows Upwork to give a better experience to clients, because if all clients message the same freelancer, a lot of clients are going to get ignored. But by making this rotation and giving chances to different freelancers, it allows all the clients to get good responses. So if you're really good at optimizing your profile, it can give you an opportunity to just be found by clients looking for developers. And also, when clients create job posts, when they create like pages that say, hey, I'm looking for a freelancer for this project, here's what the project is about, I'm going to show you what this looks like later. Upwork gives them an option and says to them, hey, here's a list of freelancers that maybe you could invite because they look relevant to your job post that you made. And if you build a good optimized profile, your profile can appear to the clients and get recommended to the clients by Upwork so that you can get invited to jobs that way. So this is one way that you can get these jobs, but the problem is that whether or not you get invited through the job post or through clients searching with the search bar and finding you in search results, the problem is that even if they invite you, for you to accept the job, you need to have connects. So connects are Upwork's digital currency, the currency that normally you have to pay for. And a lot of you have older accounts that you've built like last year, and Upwork does give free connects every month to users who have old accounts and also users who have new accounts who have at least spent about $20 in one of two different options. I'm going to share with you more about that later, but if you pay the $20 or you have an old account, you will get free connects, which means that you will be able to accept a couple of job invitations per month or use these connects to apply to jobs directly. So Upwork, you can use this method for free if you have an old account, or you can eventually use it for free if you spend at least $20 once. But you're going to be limited because the free connects that you get are you're not going to get a lot of connects. So you can only apply directly to a few job posts or accept a few job invitations using this method. It's not a problem with Project Catalog. If you use the first method I showed you, Project Catalog, you can just accept the jobs. You can just create the projects and get the jobs, which is pretty cool. But for getting invited by clients who see your profile, or clients who invite you to their job posts, you need to have connects. So the other method that allows you to get jobs with connects, which is the other like paid method, is to just apply to jobs. So let's say I look for jobs for web developers by using the search bar at the top. There's thousands of jobs for web developers. There's tens of thousands of jobs. Like Upwork is one of the most used job sites in the world. It's worldwide. It's a big website with tens of thousands of clients. And so if you're looking for work, whatever you have as a skill set, it's very likely that you're going to find a lot of jobs available. And so the good thing, the sad thing, is you can find jobs with Project Catalog, but there's a huge proportion of clients on Upwork who don't use Project Catalog. They just create job posts and wait for freelancers to spend connects to offer their services to those job posts. So what you can do is, you can look at all these job posting, and you can use the advanced search functions at the left to further filter this so that you can only find the types of jobs that you want. For example, maybe you want projects that are 3 to 6 months. You want something like more long term, and you want projects that are like more than 30 hours a week so that you only need one client. If that's how you want to work, well, here's a bunch of projects that are basically just that. So here, and we can filter this out. As you can see, there's 674 open jobs that you can apply to, that are jobs that are 3 to 6 months and more than 30 hours a week. So if you're a new web developer, there's a lot of opportunities for you. If you do other things like photography, whatever you do, there's jobs on Upwork for that. And that's one of the beauties of it being one of the biggest job platforms. But, you need connects to apply to these jobs. So the way that you get your free connects is either by having an old account where you're going to get a set amount of connects per month, or you can pay for connects once, I think $15 worth of connects. If you buy $15 worth of connects, after that you unlock the free connects that you get monthly. So after you pay your $15 and you get a bunch of connects that you can use right away to get started, you're going to get a bunch of connects for free. If you do like these long-term jobs and you just get a couple of jobs once in a while and long-term jobs, you're not going to need as much connects as if you do short-term jobs. So maybe that's an option you have if you want to use your free monthly connects specifically to get all your jobs so you don't have to pay for connects. That's an option that you have. Or you can sign up for 1 month for the Freelancer Plus membership, which is the Upwork's premium membership, that does give you about $10 worth of connects, or $15 worth of connects, but it costs like $20, so you don't get as many. I think you get like either the same amount of connects as the other option, but like it costs you more money, or like you get a little bit less connects. It's something like that, but you get other benefits, such as the ability to see how much money that other freelancers offer when they do the job. For example, you can see like, hey, what are other people charging, so that you can better choose what you can offer to the client as an hourly rate, so that you can increase the chances that you get jobs. Like there's cool things, like they give you access to AI tools that they've built specifically for freelancers. And if you might be interested in paying to unlock the free connects, I absolutely recommend that you go check out these two options, which is buying about $15 worth of connects, or looking at the Freelancer Plus membership. Well, actually I made a video about the Freelancer Plus membership. If you want to see like what it's about, I can link to that video as well. I mean, I've already talked about 2 other links. I might as well add a third one. And if you're interested, you can go check out that video. I'm going to share with you what Freelancer Plus gives you, and whether or not I think it's worth it, and it can help you decide for yourself whether or not you want it. So if you want to get your connects, that's that. I think that's pretty much it. I can show you really quickly how simple it is to apply to jobs. Like all you got to do is you find a job that you like, and also really cool is that Upwork, besides the search engine, there's also on your homepage that you get a list of recommended jobs that you can apply to. So for example, maybe I look at this recommended job and I'm like, hey, this looks interesting, I like it. You click on it. And what you do is that you can click the button at the top right that's going to appear really soon, and you click on apply now, and as you can see here, this job costs 15 connects to apply to, and I have 150 available connects, so I can apply to it. And by the way, the first time that you pay for the $15 worth of connects, or the first time that you pay for the Freelancer Plus membership, I think you get an extra 50 free connects right away. Technically you have to pay a certain amount of money to unlock these free connects, but you do get a bonus amount of connects so that you can get started, which is kind of cool. So let's say you click apply now, and applying to jobs is very simple. It's arguably much simpler than using Project Catalog. It works just like applying to a normal job, or more like applying to a normal job. It doesn't require as much marketing skills, sales skills. It's much more simple. So here, as you can see, these are the details of the job. Like, you can see what the client is asking for, and more details. So you can see what the client's budget is, what they're expecting in terms of your level of experience. And if you look at this and you're like, hey, this looks interesting, like, you can just apply to it. At the bottom here, they offer you ways that you can offer your services, like offer an amount of money. Some clients are going to allow you to offer an hourly rate without giving them an amount for the whole project, meaning that if they don't know how many hours they're going to pay you, but they know what hourly rate they want to pay you, just like a normal job. Like, some clients offer that, but this client specifically offers me two ways to offer my payment method, which are either by project, which means I can say, hey, for the whole project I want $200 or whatever amount of money, and then if the client accepts, like, when the project is finished, I'm going to get the amount of money here at the bottom, which is what you get after Upwork takes their 10% fee. Or you can do it by Milestone, which is the same thing here, but milestones are basically parts of projects. So you can say, hey, this project is going to be done in 3 parts. In part 1, I'm going to charge that amount of money. In part 2, that amount of money. In part 3, that amount of money. And this can allow you to get paid progressively over time, so that you start getting money quicker than if you do all the project at once and just get paid at the end. So also here you can say how much time you think the project is going to take. So let's say I think it's going to be 3 to 6 months. That's awesome. And then you can write a cover letter to increase the chances that you get a job. And I recommend just starting by something, hey, I noticed in your job post that you're looking for a freelancer with this sort of skill set, and it's really good because I have experience working. I have done this job that's very similar, or whatever. You want to comment on something that's relevant to what they've written in their job description. It makes it really clear to the client in the first line that you have read the job and that you understand the job and that you're interested enough that you want to apply and talk about it. It gives a good first impression, and it's a good way to stand out. And after that, you can just talk about things that make you establish your credibility. For example, you say things like, hey, here's 2 examples of projects that I did that were similar. Let me talk you a little bit about them, and here's a link so you can check my portfolio. And then at the end, you just say something along the lines of, just let me know when you're available to call so we can discuss this further, or something like that. Very simple, so that you encourage them to take action and contact you. And then at the end, you can add files or highlight projects in your portfolio certificates, and you can click submit proposal at the end. It's real simple. And as I said, Upwork has so many jobs available. It's really, really it's almost certain that you're going to find things that you want to do. And I feel like, it's a shame that we have to pay to apply to jobs. A long time ago, a couple of years ago actually, connects did not exist. Like, we could just apply to jobs for free. It wasn't a problem. But now we have to pay, we have to use connects, and now new users don't get connects for free anymore. So unless they start paying the first $15 or $20. So it's a bit of a shame. It's unfortunate because we used to be able to do that for free, and now Upwork is not as free as it used to be. But you can still use Upwork for free using 100% free, using a Project Catalog, and find all the jobs you need. So Upwork technically is a free platform to use, but I recommend at least paying the $20 or $15 to get like the first month of Freelancer Plus, or $15 worth of connects, so you can get started and start getting the free connects, the 50 free connects at the start, and also start getting the free connects every month. so that at least you have some connects to work with, so you can start applying to jobs and accepting job invitations, which is going to make it easier for you to find jobs. So yeah, is Upwork free or paid? Well, it's free, but a lot of good opportunities are available to people who pay. And even if you pay just a little bit, it still gives you access to a lot of cool opportunities. So yeah, hope you found this video valuable. Like and subscribe if you want more content like this, and I'll see you in my next videos. Take care.